Hi dear students, dear friends, welcome to GALLANT IAS. When you study History Optional in Paper 2, Section B, World History, first module, Enlightenment. In that module, you have to study the great philosophers who contributed to modern enlightenment or modern renaissance, like Hobbes, Locke, Montesquieu, Voltaire, Rousseau, etc. Their ideas, ideologies you have to study. The same thing is important in your ethics paper also. There also you have to study the great thinkers, philosophers, their ideas, ideologies in ethics paper, GS form. So here, let me explain the main ideas of Voltaire and Rousseau, which is important for you. This understanding is very, very important for you. This module is also important for you. Let us start now. Voltaire, just note down, Voltaire, he given most importance to human reasoning. Okay, human reasoning is most important thing. Everything, all the advancement, all these achievements, that all with this human reasoning. So his first idea is human reasoning is superior than anything else. Human reasoning. Here in India also, Rajaram Mohan Roy had the same belief. He believed human reasoning that is superior than these Vedic scriptures or Vedic knowledge, etc. Okay, Vedic knowledge. I mean, Rajaram Mohan Roy also never believed in this infallibility of Vedas. Swami Dayanand Saraswati believed in the infallibility of Vedas, which was a prelims question also. So here human reasoning is superior than anything else. Okay. Then here Voltaire believes in this scientific inquiry into everything. Okay, all these, what all these events in this world, what all things happening in this human civilization or human life, yes, scientific inquiry or scientific logic has to be applied into that, and scientific inquiry, that's given very much weightage by this Voltaire. And he was a great critic of, he was a big critic of these superstitious practices and such institutions. Okay, he was a critic of these superstitious practices and institutions and rituals. Even he was a critic of this authority played by the then church. Okay, and he believed the priests were impostors and miracles were illusions. Okay, he has no faith in such miracles. Okay, he was guided by modern scientific temperament, modern scientific logic and reasoning, etc. So priests were impostors and miracles were illusions. Then he believed revelations were human inventions, nothing else. Okay, what all the revelations you are speaking about? The revelations were inventions, human inventions only. Then he has strong faith in this freedom of expression, freedom of the speech, and the freedom of the press, etc. He has a strong faith in freedom of expression, freedom of the speech, freedom of the press, etc. Definitely, Rajaram Mohan Roy in India also had he was the father of Indian Renaissance. He also had the same thing. He had strongly advocated freedom of expression, freedom of speech, freedom of press, etc. Then religious tolerance. Again, you take care that religious tolerance. Voltaire given importance to religious tolerance and also believed the world is run by natural law. World is run by a natural law, a cosmic law, which is similar to the ideas of Vardhamana Mahavira and Gautam Buddha. Okay, the great leaders of Jainism, Buddhism. Okay, world is run by a cosmic law, a natural law, not by any religion or religious institutions or any rituals or practices. Okay, and also he strongly opposed to the feudalism concept. He opposed. Now here coming to Rousseau believed emotions are important than reasoning. Okay, when Voltaire believed reasoning is important than emotions. Okay, here Rousseau's concept is reason without passion is sterile. Reason without passion is sterile. So, according to Rousseau, human emotions are superior than reasoning, or reason without passion is just sterile. Okay, so he has so much emphasis on emotions. Voltaire given emphasis on human reasoning. Rousseau given emphasis on emotions over reasoning. Okay, and also Rousseau opposed to the idea of Hobbes. Hobbes was a supporter of absolute monarchy. Okay, Hobbes was a supporter of this absolute monarchy, or this Locke. Locke was a supporter of this representative democracy. Both were opposed by this Rousseau. Rousseau was supporter of democracy and it was direct democracy. Okay, he was supporter of direct democracy. Rousseau believed in people's sovereignty. He was a great, philosopher of people's sovereignty. That idea is called social contract theory. Social contract theory. He believed, yes, government must be as per the consent of the governed. Okay, people's general will is more important when it comes to governance and government. Okay, people's sovereignty that is superior than the ruler's sovereignty. Okay, and you see, his faith in general will. General will is the collective will of all individuals in a society. Collective will of the individuals in a society. General will is opposing like a will of an agency or will of a private party. Okay, this is a common will. This is common will. This is general will. Sometimes general will may oppose that freedom of individual freedom of expression. Okay, this is not individual will, this is general will. What is good for a society, it is a collective will which will decide what is good for a society. Okay, so general will, he has faith in general will, and also he believed private property, that is the origin of all kind of inequalities. Okay, so he was a great he was a great propounder of socialism, socialist ideas also. Okay, so just to go through these points will definitely help you to understand the ideas of Voltaire and Rousseau. I'm not giving the detailed analysis of their ideas, ideologies, just giving you some basic, the core ideas. Just simply I'm explaining the core ideas of this Voltaire Rousseau. Just go through it. Okay, thank you.